We're going to make cones, incense cones, with Cāngzhú, or the Tractolotus lancea, I think is the Latin name. So we need 3 ingredients. I have some Cāngzhú that's been finely ground and sifted into a powder. And I've got just plain water. And I've got the special ingredient called makko. This is from, I forget which one of the fancy Japanese incense companies. But you can buy it from different vendors. So makko is a powdered inner bark of a tree, and it adds a couple of things. One thing is that when you work it with water and make a dough with it, it gets, I don't think it's gluten, but it gets sticky and holds together in a way that powdered herbs don't do by themselves. And secondly, it burns smoothly and easily like an incense cone should. So and it has a pleasant aroma. So it's a natural thing to use in making incense that is really quite pleasant and quite useful. Okay, so I'm gonna open the Cāngzhú. Has a very nice smell. I'm just gonna make a little bit because I have plenty of these already. I'm just trying to make a video. So I'm gonna put like 2 spoons of this in. I'm not measuring really precisely, just eyeballing it. And then makko. Let's put 3 spoons of the makko. If there's not enough, it won't burn very well. So okay. I'm going to mix the 2 powders. They'll get mixed more once you have to knead the dough, so they'll get mixed more. And I'm going to add water a little bit at a time. Well, it's starting to hold together like a dough. Okay. Yeah. Now it's making a nice dough. Okay. Yeah. Okay, doesn't look very attractive at this point, but anyway, let's end up using these. Okay. I personally find that I like small cones, and also small cones burn better. When the room gets too full of smoke, I don't find it pleasant anymore. And small cones, as I said, burn better. So you just hand form them. I find it interesting to have them different looking and diverse. So this is a screen for silk screening, but it's good for drying. It's on a baking rack for cookies or whatever. So we're just gonna form cones and put them on. You can try bigger cones, but when you burn them down, they usually go out before they get to the bottom, if they're too big. So they need more oxygen, I think. So I like small and taller and thinner. Commercial incense cones may burn better, but they may also have chemicals in them in order to help them to burn. And this is all really natural, if that matters to you. Well, here it is. That made 61 cones of varying size. They need to sit for some days to dry. They won't burn until they're dried completely. How many days, you might ask? It depends on the humidity. It depends on how big you made them. It depends on how wet you made them. So when you think that they're dry, you could light one, and if it goes out, wait another couple days and try again. But if after a week it's not going to stay lit, then maybe there wasn't enough makko or some other kind of problem with the formulation. But you can always grind them back down and add more makko and make them again. So this is making cones. We'll check back in after a few days and see how they light.